What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another yo-yo review here on the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're gonna be taking a look at a really fun little yo-yo, the Recess Nap. So to get into it, let's get all the stats out of the way. We got a 51 millimeter diameter. It's 50 millimeters wide, a 4.5 millimeter gap width, and it comes in at 65 grams. So that's all the specs. That's as technical as this review is going to get. We're just gonna talk about vibes and the way I enjoy this yo-yo and the things I like about it and how it makes me feel. So without further ado, the Recess Nap. So first off, this is a really fun yo-yo. I have really enjoyed playing it. I've got my hands on it as soon as it dropped, and I made a little film whenever it first came out. If I can find the file, I'll go ahead and slap it on the video right here. But I love yo-yos like this, and what I mean by it is it's just a really fun everyday yo-yo. The way I would describe it is it's a yo-yo design that doesn't take itself too serious. So when it comes to modern day yo-yoing, we all know a large section of the industry is targeted towards competition. We know this. If you look at any yo-yo retailer, the homepage, most yo-yos are going to look somewhat similar. High rim weights to be more stable, a little bit heavier, wider gap width. We know the formula to make a really good competition yo-yo. But also sometimes that makes a really boring yo-yo. And this is not a boring yo-yo. This is so fun. Doesn't fit the mold of other shapes I've tried. It's something that is unique and you have to try it for yourself to fully understand it. So as it says, 51 millimeter diameter, it is a smaller yo-yo. I do not have it to compare, but in the hand, it feels like if anyone has been around long enough to play the Yoyo Factory DV888 was a really tiny, like rounded H-shaped yo-yo. Really fun, but it felt like this size as far as how small it is in the hand. But where this yo-yo is a little deceptive is despite it being small, the width, it's almost a 1-for-1, like a squared size. So 51 millimeters in diameter and then 50 millimeters wide. So because of this width, it looks small. And if you are purely trying to base this off of specs, you might think this yo-yo is too little for you, which is why I don't spend a whole lot of time in these videos specifically just looking at specs, because it's wide. It's so wide to the point that it feels larger in the hand. This is one of the comfiest shapes that I've ever played. It just, for my hand shape, just sits so nice. And with it being a little smaller, it's the perfect yo-yo to just throw in your bag and carry with you every single day. As the weight shows, 65 grams, this is on the lighter side. And I would describe this as just a really nimble, floaty yo-yo. And the weight is more towards the center, so it's gonna help it have that floaty feel. It has some really deep cups on it. And that's what I like about it. Like I personally really enjoy floaty yo-yos. Obviously something that's a little overstable has its place depending on what kind of tricks you're doing. Because of its size and it's so floaty, it really changes the way I play. And I really like yo-yos, like I've mentioned before, that change the way I approach the toy. And with this, because it's so light, it's really maneuverable and you can change the direction really quick. You can bump it off axis. And that's really fun, and I like the way that it makes my yo-yoing look. Obviously, a really overly stable yo-yo has its pros and is good for certain styles of tricks, but if you want a more old school, loose, creative style, I would definitely recommend trying a yo-yo like this. This is a yo-yo that is unapologetically itself. It is unique, and it's so much fun. And I love that Recess prioritizes making unique, fun yo-yos. Anybody can buy a competition-driven throw from pretty much any company, and that's great. They have to exist for a reason, for competition. But if you want yo-yos or a yo-yo that is unique, is not gonna feel like anything you ever had before, and change your play style and just spark new ideas, the Nap is definitely what I would recommend. Well, that's enough of me yapping about this yo-yo. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a few tricks I was able to throw with the Nap. Thank you guys so much for stopping by for the nap review. I am in love with this yo-yo and it's gonna be a part of my collection for a very, very long time. Cannot recommend the nap enough. Let me know in the comments below. Do you like undersized yo-yos like the nap? Do you like regular? Do you like oversized yo-yos? What is your preference when it comes to yo-yo sizing? Or if you don't have a preference at all like I do, let me know in the comments below. I'd be interested to hear what your guys' preferences are. Thank you so much for stopping by in this review. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.